Good evening, sir. I'm Varshini from Chemical Engineering Department. My question is, what do you think is the most pressing issue in your constituency and the region you present?
Madam, I am not elected anywhere as of now. So I am a baby in Indian politics, 3 year into politics, and my responsibilities across the state. And I went to my home maybe a month back, met my parents many weeks back, and I don't have a constituency as we speak now. So I care for the whole of the state. I split my time to we have 66 organization districts. The state has got 38 districts revenue. We divide that further for the party operation. I have 66. I make sure I visit every 66 in one cycle before I start the next 66. So last 6 months I'm traveling across the state also. So in that context, I'll give you an answer, madam. So my answer is, what is the pressing issue for the state? I'm just modifying your question to a slightly higher level to the state. Education, we got to fix it up now, because the quality of learning outcomes is getting poorer every year. You cannot have a budget where 97% of the education budget is only for the salary and pension. So only 3% goes into building critical infra, what you call the capital expenditure. That's a big problem for us, because whatever we have spoken now, we are talking of chips and 3 nanometer, and we are talking of so many things. Are we building our citizens for the future? If you ask my honest answer today, it is no, especially in the state, my state, here. The second issue is alcohol and alcoholism in Tamil Nadu. When 2 days back the state finance budget got presented, the Tamil Nadu government said the revenue from the alcohol was 50,000 crore, which is the state revenue. 50,000 crore from tax, state revenue. Between the ages of 18 to 60, adult male, we have 19% who are alcohol addicts. That is a serious issue, we got to fix it. The third one, the imbalance in development within the state. For example, 8 districts of Tamil Nadu contribute 52% of Tamil Nadu's growth. 30 districts of Tamil Nadu contribute 48% of Tamil Nadu's growth. We got to fix it. Make sure the development is more regional, it is more sub-regional, it is more across the district. What they say, north-south. In Tamil Nadu, you have this north-south or east-west or whatever it is inside. The fourth pressing issue for me is reforming police, pet subject of mine. And unless you don't have a proper policing system, everything around the economy will start collapsing slowly and steadily. You can't have a police force that is overworking 16, 17 hours a day. And we got to find a way. They cannot have unions, they cannot voice it. 16, 17, madam, just to go little bit more thing because of my background, why I put this in fourth question. Normally policing will be lost for any politician, because a weakened police is good for a politician. That's the way a politics functions. Police should say, sir, if you call me, I will do it, sir, else you will transfer me to a place where there's no water. So better I will listen. So I flip this theory ulta. I am like, if I empower you, you will maintain that neighborhood safer. Where I will increase the percentage of women who will get into labor. India's next growth is women participation, sir, no doubt, sir. India's next level of growth is women participation. Women-centric development, 2014 to 2024, Modi ji, correct? 2024 to 2029, what do you think is? Women-led development. Women have to lead, no doubt. Very simple. And the guys who are sitting here, you will realize, women have to lead. You cannot have 52% of the population just being about 19-20% of the labor force. So, moment you fix up the policing, you get lot of things right. The immediate output is the women labor force will go up, correct? So, when I was a cop in Chikmagalur, I had this crazy idea. One day I saw a guy who was very fat, 117 kg. I asked him, why are you fat? He said, sir, stress, sir. I eat very less, sir. I eat only 2 idli, sir. Many of you might have the problem here. I eat only 2 idli. I don't know why I am gaining weight. Doctors say it is stress, hormone and imbalance. You don't sleep, you do night rounds. And you always think. So you put on weight. That's theory we all know, psychosomatic disorder. I had this crazy idea, I thought, madam, please sit, madam. Sorry, I'm making you to stand. I had this crazy idea, I thought, if you reduce 5 kg in the next 90 days, you will get a posting of your choice within the district. Because Chikmagalur is a big district in Karnataka. So big district, length to length is 125, 130 kilometer. And this side is close to about 170, 160 kilometer. And sometimes the guy whose home is here is posted 100 kilometer away in a police station within the district. So he has got a child, he has got a wife, he has got a parents. Or females posted 60 kilometer, 80 kilometer away. So you don't have that sense of a family, sense of joy, not participating in your family's function, which calms you down as a human being, which prepares you. You become like a rotten cop because you stay in the police station nearby, you do policing work all 7 days, you go to home twice a month, 2 days a month. So what happened? You lose that sense of balance. You become arrogant, you shout at people, you don't want to do work. I thought, how will we solve it? I said, you reduce 5 kg, you come and ask me, you want a posting in your own place, I will give you as SP. The next day morning, I told my PA, sir, tomorrow morning, I'm going to announce. I'm going to put a weighing machine in my office. Since every day I'm not in office, whichever guy comes, you make him to stand in the weighing machine, you write down his weight. 90 days later, he has to come back, stand in the same weighing machine. Below 5 kg, we'll give a posting of his choice. Next day morning, my PA called, sir, 400 people have come, sir. How will the district police function? We have only 1,200. Everybody is there. I said, array, yaar, half day, nothing will happen. Make everybody to stand in 2-3 weighing machines, by 3, quickly note and send them back. Let them go back to because police station, you got to man people. They cannot come to the headquarters and sit because some law and order will happen. 60% achieved target, sir. The top guy reduced 17 kg. It is in my book. I've documented the whole thing in my book. So why I'm saying this, sir, the policing in India needs motivation. He is a super guy. He's a super guy. He's our savior. But since you don't give him a motivation, the police have lost a sense of purpose why they are wearing a khaki. They don't know why they are wearing a khaki. So that is why policing reform fourth, madam.
Sir,
The fifth one.
Regarding this, I've read an article of yours where you compared the Telangana police force with the Tamil Nadu's police force, and you mentioned you would double the salary of the Tamil Nadu police force. I would like to ask you the question, what made you to notice the difference between the Tamil Nadu police force and the Telangana's police force?
This is a study done by the BPRD, the Bureau of Police Research and Development. We have a central government organization sitting in Delhi, which is supposed to do only research on police department. Anybody who's doing a research, BPRD is the research body where you get all the data. I was very astonished seeing the salary component of each police force, entry level, sub-inspector level, inspector level, deputy superintendent of police level, because SP level we are on the IPS rank. So our salary is uniform across the country because the central government fixes our pay. So SP, IG, DGP, same salary. Chief Secretary, level 14, level 15, same salary. But below that, police is a state subject. The central government cannot say a constable should be paid, same thing in India, a sub-inspector should be paid, because it's a state subject. But IPS comes in the concurrent list, because you are the All India service. When I saw the stark difference between policing of different states. Now, I'm going back to Singapore, madam. When Lee Kuan Yew was the Prime Minister of Singapore, he said, I'm going to have a basket to decide a public servant salary. He put some people in the basket. He said, your school principal, neighborhood school principal will be in that basket, and other jobs will be in that basket. I will take the average of that salary. That salary I'll give it to a public servant, a judge or a police or something. Because his theory was, when you allow people who are at the front line, like a fire service officer or a cop or a cop who's in the beat, if you keep their salary down, if a guy who comes from out of IIT, what is the top pay, madam? 10 crore, 12 crore? Trade secret, sir? It's a multiple crore, correct? Multiple crore. Now, you tell me, the guy who's going out of IIT Chennai, getting that multiple crore package, is he more important than my village school principal? Honest question. And you might say, yes, sir, he is going to solve the world's problem. And naturally, companies have to pay multiple crore. Now, my argument would be, no, the village school principal is also solving the world's problem by creating 250 students every year who are ready as good citizens for the country. He is also important. So when society prospers, when you have this artificial way of salary and wealth creation, what happens? Corruptions will prosper. And suddenly as IT guy, you go to a police station. Any of you have gone to a police station? In Bangalore, I used to have this problem every day. Big guy, speaks only English, comes to a police station. Sir, please check my passport very fast. And the guy will say, no problem, yeah. Get me one bundle of paper, tomorrow it will be done. No, one bundle of paper, how dare you ask me a bundle of paper? When I was a student in engineering, he asked me 4 green ink pen to process my passport. So, paper keeps varying. Now this guy believes, oh, I am doing all the hard work. I am here for working for 17 hours. I don't see my family. You come in a fancy car. You say you are IT guy. I am supposed to protect you in the middle of the night where my children don't see me. I do patrolling around IIT Chennai campus. And you earn crore rupee. So vicarious pleasure of saying, can you at least get me 1 square of paper? So as a society, for a politician like me, this is the challenge for me now. Break it and make sure the public service is accountable. You can make the public service accountable only if the salary is commensurate with the work they do. Right? Else, when the Twin Towers got collapsed, who died more? Is it the Morgan Stanley or the Citibank guys died more? Or the New York firefighters who died more? New York firefighters who died more. Because they said the building is collapsing. It is gallons of fuel poured on a steel. Steel is melting. But the first set of firefighters, when they came, they said, I am going in no matter what. I am going to get killed no matter what. At least can I pull 10 people out? So if you read the 9/11 Commission report by the US Congress, it's a fascinating study. How people in the front end of public service, knowing fully well they are going to die, they enter. Can you give them peanuts to survive? So that is my theory, madam. Increase salary for a start. When they die in the line of duty, take care of their children's education for the future. Make sure, even when they die in a profession which is in the cutting edge of public service, a firefighter, a cop, a principal, a traffic warden, maybe small people, we might not even realize. As a society, if we don't take care of them, then we don't have any right to call us as worthy citizens of a state. This is my thinking on that matter. Thank you.
Hi sir, I'm Raghuram, who has been following you from the past. I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
It's like, how are you planning to collaborate with other stakeholders like opposition parties for betterment of Tamil Nadu and the nation, sir?
Great question, sir, because politics essentially is collaboration. And you can't live in an island and say, I am like this and my attitude is like this, either you come with me or go to hell. So everybody will say, I am like this, my attitude like this, you go to hell. In the parliament, you keep seeing the fights. And democracy is slow because of collaboration, sir. But democracy is also great because of collaboration. Normally, when as a democratic guy, you say, oh, my country is democracy. Look at this Chinese yard. One guy comes from the state, he says, straight line, the road has to be straight. But in India, when I put a road, sir, if you put road here, 4,000 votes will go, that temple, okay, shift right. Sir, when you put road, agriculture land, sir, people will put us, okay, shift left. Sir, one whole village is gone, sir, it's 2,000 old megalithic site, okay, put center. So our Indian democracy is essentially a democracy of compromise. And we should feel happy that we are living in a democracy that has got the ability to do compromises. When I was your age, sir, a college student like you, I never believed in compromise. When I was a cop, I never believed in compromise. To hell with it, this is my highway, white and black. I'm coming to the earlier part of my answer where I said, sir, we have to operate in grey in politics. It will test your moral limit to the hilt. Because all compromises are worth it. You cannot harm somebody by development. You cannot take away somebody's 7 generations of agriculture land because some industry has to come. At the same time, the industry has to come, you have to take someone's agriculture land. Oxymoron. But how do you find a compromised solution, maybe a suboptimal solution in a democracy, to make him partly happy, to make the state happy? I'm still learning, sir. I'm a very aggressive, very open. I'm still struggling to learn how to compromise. So, when somebody went and asked Swami Vivekananda's guru, you know Vivekananda's guru? Ramakrishna. Paramahamsa, when they asked, sir, my child is eating so much sweet, please give him advice. He said, come back after 10 days. The mother is like, they call him a great Swamiji. He is not able to give advice on how to stop eating sweets. 10 days later, when the child came and the mother came, he gave advice. Mother said, Swamiji, you are such a great person. Why did it take 10 days for you? He said, Arey yaar, I was eating sweets at that point of time. First I have to leave eating sweets. So it took 10 days. Now I am giving you a solution. So, sir, when I learned the art of compromise, then probably I'll be in a better position to talk. But today I am also a struggling politician trying to learn the art of compromise, sacrificing a short-term gain, looking at long-term. I think that comes with experience. I am still in that white and black mode, struggling to enter that grey mode. And compromise not at the cost of principle, but compromise definitely not at the cost of sacrificing the hard-earned gains that we have done till now. So, if you see the alliance in Tamil Nadu, I am not sure if you follow politics now, BJP, different alliance partners in Tamil Nadu, where we are, how 2024 is going to be. We are somewhere there. And many a times you might get angry with some of our top leadership. Why did you do this? As a BJP party, why did you do this? You should have done this. You have to do compromise, sir. Why did Modi ji pull back the formula? You know, Modi ji is not a guy who will take a step back. You all know for a fact. He will look eye to eye and decide. China, what did we do? Pakistan, what did we do? The Chennai guy, our Abhinandan, got caught. He took a crazy person. He took a MiG-21 Bison. He was going after a 4th generation fight. Courage, pure courage. Going after 4th generation plane with the MiG-21 Bison. Got caught, was there. In the meanwhile, he got one 4th generation fighter down. Pakistanis got it. What did Modi ji say? That is informally, what can we know? If Abhinandan is harmed, if it doesn't enter Wagah border within 24 hours, I read in the paper, I'm not an authentic source, you can't quote me on this, though the camera is recording. If you don't, UAE and all the global powers talk to Pakistan, and we said, if you don't allow Abhinandan in 24 hours Wagah border, we will do anything to get him. Anything means anything. And we have all kinds of arsenal in hand. If it leads to a war, we are not bothered. But we want him back without a scratch. 24 hours later, he was in Wagah border. And this kind of a politician also says, Maaf kijiye, I'm taking the formula back. I'm right with the intent, but the timing is wrong. Compromise. Mistaken identity, mistaken misinformation, former friends trying to, maybe not getting the intent of what we tried to do, pull a step back. So, maybe it's a long story, sir, but maybe next time when a senior politician comes, somebody of Amit Shah ji, somebody of Modi ji, I think you should ask the question to them. I think definitely they will enlighten you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir, for the very engaging discussion.